a flickering candle. A lone scholar hunched over a weathered manuscript. This is how the story always begins. The air grows heavy, thick with a sense of dread. A chill crawls down the scholar's spine. He can feel eyes on him, unseen entities lurking in the shadows. He reads aloud, his voice trembling, and a cold wind extinguishes the candle, plunging him into darkness. The scholar screams. He is never seen again. This is just one of the countless chilling tales surrounding the Shams al-Ma'arif, the Book of the Son of Gnosis. Its very name whispers of forbidden knowledge and untold power. But power, as we know all too well, comes at a price. The Shams al-Ma'arif doesn't just offer knowledge, it demands a piece of your soul in return. The book's origins remain shrouded in mystery, lost to the sands of time. Some whisper it was penned by an ancient Arabian sorcerer, others by a jinn taking human form. Regardless of its author, one thing is certain: the Shams al-Ma'arif is not for the faint of heart. It is a doorway to a realm beyond human comprehension, a labyrinth of ancient rituals and terrifying truths. The story of the Shams al-Ma'arif begins not in some grand library or royal court, but amidst the unforgiving dunes of the Arabian desert. Legend claims the book was discovered by a wandering Bedouin, a nomad named Khalil. He stumbled upon a hidden cave, untouched for centuries. Inside, amidst ancient relics and faded tapestries, lay the Shams al-Ma'arif. Khalil, driven by curiosity, opened the book. He was immediately enthralled by its strange diagrams and cryptic verses, written in a language both familiar and utterly alien. He felt a pull, a siren song emanating from the book's pages. It promised him power, knowledge beyond his wildest dreams. He just had to unlock its secrets. Night after night, Khalil pored over the book, deciphering its ancient script. He learned of forgotten gods and powerful jinn, of rituals that could bend reality itself. But as his knowledge grew, so too did a sense of unease. He was being watched, followed by shadows that danced at the edge of his vision. The desert, once his home, now felt oppressive, full of unseen eyes. Whispers followed him on the wind, pronouncements in languages he couldn't understand, yet chilled him to the bone. The Shams al-Ma'arif was awakening something, not just within its pages, but within Khalil himself. The Shams al-Ma'arif, according to legend, is no ordinary book. It is a grimoire, a textbook of dark arts and forbidden knowledge. Its pages contain instructions for summoning jinn, ancient beings of smokeless fire, and manipulating the very fabric of reality. It speaks of realms unseen, dimensions hidden from human perception. Some believe the book holds the key to ultimate power, the ability to control life, death, and everything in between. Others claim it contains the secrets to the universe, the answers to questions man was never meant to ask. But such knowledge comes at a terrible cost. The book is said to be cursed. Those who delve too deeply into its pages often meet with tragic ends, driven mad by the knowledge they uncover or consumed by the very forces they seek to control. The Shams al-Ma'arif is not a book to be trifled with. It is a Pandora's box of arcane knowledge, and once opened, its contents can never be contained. Khalil, the Bedouin who discovered the book, soon learned the true price of the Shams al-Ma'arif's knowledge. He performed the rituals, spoke the incantations, and the jinn answered his call. They were not the benevolent spirits of myth and legend, but beings of pure chaos, their forms shifting and swirling like the desert winds. They granted him power, yes, but it was a double-edged sword. His touch could now heal, but also inflict unimaginable pain. He could control the elements, but they raged within him, threatening to consume him entirely. The line between man and monster blurred with every passing day. His sanity, too, began to fray at the edges. The desert whispers grew louder, the shadows more menacing. He saw visions of things that defied explanation, heard voices that whispered his name from the empty air. The Shams al-Ma'arif had opened a door within him, a door to a place where fear and madness reigned supreme. Word of Khalil's newfound power, and his increasingly erratic behavior, spread like wildfire across the desert. People whispered of the book he had found, the source of both his gifts and his growing madness. Some were drawn to him, seeking his help or hoping to learn his secrets. Others feared him, seeing him as a danger to himself and others. One night under a blood-red moon, a group of villagers confronted Khalil. They begged him to relinquish the book, to break free from its hold. But Khalil, consumed by his power and driven to the brink by the book's influence, refused. He unleashed the jinn upon them, a maelstrom of fire and fury. The village was reduced to ash, its inhabitants consumed by the flames. Khalil, horrified by what he had done, fled into the desert, the screams of the dying ringing in his ears. He wandered the dunes for days, his mind teetering on the edge of oblivion. The Shams al-Marif had taken everything from him, his sanity, his humanity, his very soul. Legend has it that Khalil, driven mad by guilt and the book's influence, eventually found his way to the court of a powerful sultan. He offered the sultan the Shams al-Marif, hoping to rid himself of its curse. The sultan, blinded by greed and ambition, accepted the gift without hesitation. He too became enthralled by the book's promises of power, spending countless hours studying its pages. He summoned jinn, performed rituals, and for a time his reign was one of unparalleled prosperity and might. But the Shams al-Marif, as always, exacted its due. The sultan became paranoid, convinced that everyone around him plotted his downfall. He saw enemies everywhere, even in his most trusted advisors. He turned on his own court, ordering executions and imprisonments on the flimsiest of pretexts. His kingdom, once prosperous, began to crumble under his tyrannical rule. The sultan, consumed by the book's curse, eventually met a gruesome end. Some say he was torn apart by the very jinn he had summoned, others that he took his own life, driven mad by the knowledge he had unleashed. The Shams al-Marif vanished that night, disappearing into the labyrinthine corridors of the palace. The Sultan's palace, once a symbol of wealth and power, fell into ruin. People whispered that it was haunted, cursed by the presence of the Shams al-Marif. Those who dared to venture within its crumbling walls told of strange whispers echoing through the corridors, of shadows that moved just beyond the edge of sight. Some say the book is still hidden there, lost amidst the rubble and decay, waiting for its next victim. Others believe it resurfaces every few generations, appearing in some remote corner of the world, tempting unsuspecting souls with its promises of forbidden knowledge. The Shams al-Marif is a nomad, traveling through time and space, leaving a trail of madness and destruction in its wake. It is a reminder that some knowledge is best left buried, some doors better left unopened. The pursuit of ultimate power, the quest for forbidden knowledge, often leads to ruin. Section 8. Seekers and the Searched. Over the centuries, countless souls have been drawn to the legend of the Shams al-Marif. Scholars, sorcerers, and treasure hunters alike have all sought the book, hoping to unlock its secrets and claim its power for themselves. Some were driven by noble intentions, others by greed or a lust for knowledge. But the book, it seems, chooses its readers. It appears when and where it wills, often to those who are ill-equipped to handle the knowledge it contains. And for those who seek it out, the journey is fraught with peril. There are stories of expeditions that vanished without a trace, of scholars found dead in their studies, their faces contorted in masks of terror. The Shams al-Marif is not a prize to be won, but a curse to be endured. It is a dark mirror reflecting the deepest desires and darkest impulses of those who dare to open its pages. Section 9. A Legacy of Shadows. The true nature of the Shams al-Marif remains a mystery. Is it a source of ultimate power, a gateway to forbidden knowledge, or simply a cursed artifact, a vessel for ancient evil? The answer, it seems, depends on who you ask. But one thing is certain. The book's legacy is one of shadows and whispers, of madness and destruction. Its very existence is a warning, a reminder that some knowledge comes at too high a price. The Shams al-Marif is a testament to the enduring power of the unknown, to the allure of the forbidden. It is a story that has been told and retold for centuries, each retelling adding another layer of mystery and dread. And as long as there are those who seek forbidden knowledge, the legend of the Shams al-Marif will continue to haunt the darkest corners of our imagination. Section 10. The Unseen Hand. Even today, whispers of the Shams al-Marif persist. Rumors surface in hushed tones in antique shops and dusty libraries, whispered among collectors of the strange and macabre. Some say the book has resurfaced, that it is once again changing hands, leaving a trail of misfortune in its wake. Others believe it is safely locked away, hidden in a secret vault, guarded by those who understand the true extent of its power. But the truth, as always, remains elusive. The Shams al-Marif is a reminder that there are forces in this world beyond our understanding, powers that we cannot hope to control. It is a warning to those who would seek knowledge for knowledge's sake, without considering the consequences. Section 11. The Book Whispers Still. The story of the Shams al-Marif is a cautionary tale, a reminder that the pursuit of forbidden knowledge can lead to ruin. But it is also a testament to the enduring power of the unknown, to the allure of the forbidden. As long as there are those who seek to unlock the secrets of the universe, the legend of the Shams al-Marif will continue to echo through the ages. The book may be lost, but its whispers still linger, a chilling reminder that some doors are best left unopened. The question remains, if you ever stumbled upon the Shams al-Marif, would you be able to resist its siren song? Or would you, like countless others before you, fall victim to its curse? The book whispers still. Will you listen? Will.